Ah, man, looks like I might be able to make a quick trip back to plant some carrots. And great, got animals going wild. Must love dogs. That's a load of shit. Some dogs cannot be loved. Some are just pieces of shit that don't know how to shut up. And before something happens, I'm just going to throw this on. But my skin refreshed, so... Okay. I just teleported. I don't know how. But I did. Somehow I just teleported back down there. I have no idea how. And here we are again, back in fast forward building mode. Right now I'm just filling in the dirt. Just preparing the area. I don't do the... I always fill it in completely. I don't know why I was having so much trouble saying that. But many people would just build a little roof there and have an empty area down there. And I don't like doing that just because mobs will spawn down there, so I'd have to have torches down there, and that ends up just looking terrible at some point. So I just fill it in completely so that I don't have to worry about that. Which I find does help out a bit when doing that. So yeah. Right now just continuing filling in. The flowers here make it a bit slower because unlike grass flowers, you have to punch before you can place down a block instead of just placing a block and destroying them at the same time. Which always slows me down whenever I'm doing this terraforming because I gotta punch every flower before I can put down the block, and it just ends up slowing me down. It's understandable. It's understandable. So, just working my way along, preparing the area for the stable and the farm and everything. Just gotta clear out the rest of these flowers before I start placing down blocks, just so I'm not placing down blocks and destroying flowers at the same time. Because it's been proven that multitasking is slower than just taking your tasks on one at a time. And I'm the biggest hypocrite about that because I notice it to be true, yet I still try to multitask for some reason. For some reason I feel that I can multitask, but the truth is I can't. Because I suck at multitasking. So yeah. Well, everybody sucks at multitasking. It's just been proven that it's not quicker. I don't know. It's faster just to focus on your tasks one at a time. Now here, for some reason, I decided, instead of continue filling in the dirt, or, well, to go straight to collecting more dirt, because I just ran out, to start destroying these cobwebs from the great wood tree that was here. So, I just go around destroying them. See that chest down there? Decide to throw some random shit in there. Well, no, I didn't throw random shit in there yet. Spoilers, I throw random shit in there later. Just cause I need it to help out my inventory management. So I'm heading back to that area which I quarried out a little bit to get some dirt. To further quarry it out and get even more dirt. Despite it being a random area, I was able to use my sense of direction to get myself back there fairly easily. And also that the map was a bit glitchy, so it kept showing that blinking there where stuff had changed from what it had been. For some reason the minimap had been doing that this entire session with areas that have changed. I think it's just a problem with the minimap mod I'm using. And it's not that big, as it fixes every time I reload, I'm pretty sure. So, it's not a huge problem. So, I'm continuing collecting said dirt, quarrying it away. I do continue to try and make it look a bit natural, so as to prevent problems where I've got an eyesore there and it annoys me, because it just does. I don't like having eyesores present on my maps, such as nerd poles and stuff like that. So, just continue leveling out and trying to make it look so it's like it's a bit natural, like it's just a natural area where there's some exposed stone. They are known to spawn like that in Minecraft every once in a while, so I find it looks better than if I just quarry it out and there's just a big square area of dirt missing. It just feels better. I don't know why I'm spending so much time explaining this. I'm sure most people understand. And doesn't like the eyesores that those quarries leave. Time to clean out more of my inventory so I can pick up the rest of this dirt while I finish off the terraform. So that being done, I decide, oh, that's good enough, and start heading on back. And all. So, I'm not sure what all happens while I'm on my way back in this run. So, a spot on my minimap where I am, and I believe that there are 2 skeletons of explosive arrows firing at me right now. And it becomes a problem because I end up destroying quite a bit of, well, a bit of the area up there. And the whole time I was in here sleeping, I was just hearing the explosions from their bows hitting the ground. That was a symphony of explosions. Ah, man. I really want to clear this rain because it is annoying. God, they shot the shit out of this area up here, didn't they? Wow, this shit gets laggy. It's all because of the rain. Fuck rain. The rain was a cool idea, but then they made it something terrible. Because it blots out the sun. Wow, I just got done filling in this area as well. And those frickin' archers with explosive arrows come and fuck everything up. Alright. And I am back. Did you miss me? I know you didn't, because I was there. But maybe I'm too different. This is future me. That was past me. We're completely different. In every way. Just 100% difference. Alright. Well, I'm back to filling this area in. As you probably saw, there was a bit of damage left by this 2 skeletons with explosive bows that were shooting the living hell out of the area that would become my farm area / stable area. So I'm just continuing filling in this area, getting it ready for being built on. Because it's good to have a nice flat area when you're building certain things, and farms I find it's one of the best. So I'm just continuing filling in, preparing to build my farm area and stable area. Ow. As you can see, it took a lot of dirt and a lot of time to fill in this area because it was quite a large platform. And it's good because I end up having enough room to fit everything in there and have it look somewhat decent. Now comes the real pain part, breaking all these flowers with a pork chop. Why did I use a pork chop? Just because. I like bashing stuff with meat. It's a natural thing to like. Don't you judge me. I'll hit stuff with my pork all day. Can't stop me. There's lots of pink flowers. So many flowers. All the flowers. And as such, I finally cleared everything off of here and felt that it was good enough to set about building stuff. So I made my way back down to my little cave-like thing and started grabbing some wood for making building materials. So after throwing some useless stuff into the chest, I grabbed the wood and made a lot of sticks. And with said sticks, I made fences. In total, I made 84 fences, which definitely will not be enough for what I have planned. I planned out to have the entrance right around there where I started building. Alright. Here, I noticed that, oh, there's a little bit of dirt right there, and I don't want my fence connecting to it. So I furthered my terraforming so that I wouldn't have fence connections, because when your fence is connecting to a random block, I find it just looks pretty terrible. So, yeah, I try to stop that. And yet again, another area where I need to clear out even more dirt so that stuff doesn't look terrible. And all 84 fences are now done. So I have to go make more fences. All the fences. The fence eye. This is my patented technique for building fences that I always use. Just constantly splitting the sticks. It is patented, I assure you. Copyright, only I can use it. Don't touch it, or I'll serve you a subpoena. And shit, yeah. Be afraid, very afraid. I can just hear you trembling with fear already. Yeah. You'd be super afraid. And did I forget to wait until it was 6? Let's see, do I teleport back? Yep. There's another instance of it teleporting me back to my bed. That was not a jump cut, that was a teleport. Right now I'm working on my plans for the rest of this area. I create these spaces and all for a design that I was thinking of putting in on here, and I did decide to go with, just to make it